The CDC is warning winter weather will most likely lead to widespread delays of COVID-19 vaccine shipments. And tonight we know that's impacting the state's largest county. The adverse weather is expected to impact two of the vaccine shipping hubs that Iowa and other states rely on: the FedEx facility in Memphis, Tennessee, and the UPS facility in Louisville, Kentucky. Good evening, I'm Erin Kiernan. Thanks for being with us. Tonight, there are two major headlines on Iowa's future vaccine supply. On the one hand, the overall supply will increase starting next week, but Polk County's supply of Moderna's vaccine could substantially decline in the next few weeks. Political Director Dave Price joins us now. Dave, you talked with the governor and health officials about what's going on.
Right. Governor Reynolds told us that the state's overall vaccine allotment should increase by another 24% starting next week. That would take it up to 62,000 weekly doses, which would be about 2.5 times as much as it was about 3 weeks ago. However, her administration also confirmed that it will likely temporarily reduce Polk County's supply of Moderna, and the bad weather elsewhere is to blame.
We expect that to be made up within the week as the temperatures warm. We do shift Moderna supply at times because Moderna is easier to handle in Polk County. We are very lucky to have Polk County as a partner that can take a pretty tremendous amount of Pfizer supply. They're uniquely situated to do that.
Now, the governor gets briefed by the Biden administration each week along with the nation's other governors. And she said that officials are hoping for as much certainty as they can get on how much the states and then ultimately the counties can expect with their weekly vaccine supply.
Dave, that's one of the things that we've talked about on the White House call with the administration is how important it is to have some certainty in the doses. And they've made it clear while allocations can shift somewhat and weather has played a little bit of a role in that, that we can be assured that, you know, for 3 weeks, this is at least the minimum allocation that we would get.
And just a reminder, we're talking about two different vaccines here. Polk County has an advantage in that it has the places that can provide the ultra cold storage that the Pfizer vaccine requires. Moderna does not need it as cold. The governor's administration raised the possibility that the county could see an increase in the Pfizer vaccine supply, which could maybe then help offset some of that temporary loss in the Moderna vaccine, but the county has not received any notice that this would officially happen yet. Now, the county health department also said that it can't say yet exactly how much of the Moderna supply it might lose over the next couple of weeks, but it could be substantial enough that it might need to delay some people's ability to get their first dose of the Moderna vaccine, but it could also have them make people wait longer between the time they already had that first dose before they can then get that second dose.
All right, it's that ripple effect.
Right.
Thanks, Dave.